welcome back to Pharaoh Iron Customs. I'm Michael, and today I'm going to have a little bit of a follow-up to lubing the ways on the mill. One of the comments in that video said something about the nut for the bed that the screws run through, and I'll show you all about that in just a minute. I'd actually watched a couple of videos and saw that because I realized after I cleaned it in that video that the knee was still very sticky, and that the X and Y axis were still sticking really badly. They were extraordinarily hard to turn. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so I don't know if you can see this. I cleaned up the front of the lathe a little bit. It needs more cleaning. And I was using pretty much just brake cleaner to clean the mill with. I'll probably get like a gallon of acetone and a little brush with brass bristles to try to clean it up. You know, this may have to be taken out anyway, but if you'll notice right here it says oil nut, and then on the table, I know you won't be able to see it, there's a line between oil and nut, and there's a line on the table that lines up with the mark that says oil nut. Now, okay, and in the middle of the table there is a little Allen plug in the middle of the table that you can take out. And when it's in this position, you lube the nut that moves the table. I think it gets the X and the Y axis. Both of them are moving really well. I do want to take these slide plates. Those actually feel really good. Now, if you remember from the video, this was going, and every time I move it in and out, it gets so much nicer. So that's how you get to that. I thought maybe if I lined it up with the knee, if I run I think it's the Y axis, this is X and this is Y if I'm not greatly mistaken. I thought that if I moved it in, then maybe it would dribble down to that screw as well, but I don't think it did. So what I did was I moved the knee all the way up to where it almost touched the spindle, where the table almost touched the spindle, and then down on the bottom of the mill, where the screw runs the knee up and down, you're able to see about that much of the screw. So I cleaned it really good with brake cleaner and put oil on it and re-oiled the table. So the videos that I've seen, I don't know if this mill is older, newer, whatever, but so some show 4 lube points on the face of the mill. On this side there's 2. One of them is for the ways for the X. One is for the ways for the Y. This one goes to the Y. The X on this one is here, and there's also one in the back on both sides. And then 2 for the knee. So that's 8. So that's where the 8 lube points come in on this particular mill. So if your mill is the same as this one, you know, that's what you're looking at. So what I need to do is, you'll see there's a little bit of flash rust on this, and I thought about tramming the head in this. In this video I cleaned this off. I don't think the table's going to be so good. It's taken a little bit of abuse. There's a couple of places where our mills hit it and where our drills hit it, you know, and it's got some scratches, but we want to get it close, and I need to watch a few more videos. I think the tool that I need is called a machinist stone. It's basically a whetstone, a large whetstone that you can stone the surface of the mill. You can actually see, it looks like a few places right here where it looks like at some point this has been scraped. If you look at the ways, you can see how they scrape the ways. So anyway, I want to get that done before I try to set the before I try to tram in the head. Anyway, that's all I have for this week. Unfortunately, hopefully tomorrow, like I said, I'll be able to get out here. I need to move some more stuff around, move some stuff out. I've got so much going on. It's unbelievable. But I'm hoping that I'll get y'all a video on the Volkswagen, and I'm going to shoot for next Sunday. I think there won't be a Wednesday video this week unless I come up with something quick and on the fly. Maybe on the Mazda I've got some parts for the doors that have came in. So we may do another Mazda video. They don't do very well. But anyway, so that's all I got, guys. I'll see y'all later.